Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know what it is, man. We back in this motherfucking building. Yes, sir. We back in this thing with a motherfucking another one, man. And we got some news that we got to talk about today, man. Tyson Fury claiming he is foregoing the Wilder trilogy. Says the deadline has came and passed. Said Wilder's team has been playing with him about the date. So we got the story from the Athletic, which we'll get into. Also, we got Lomachenko, Teofimo. It's fight week, baby. It's fight week, baby. Who y'all got? Then we got Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor possibly getting one step closer. And we got some news from Kell, Brook, and Dominic Ingle. They parted ways, and we'll just talk about how that might affect Kell Brook's upcoming fight. But, man, y'all know what I do. Y'all know how I get down, and y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss, this is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss, Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss, Mike on Sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. Yes, sir. The king back in this motherfucker. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know what I go by. Big dog. Johnny, what's going on? AI, what's good? Trey Miller, what's good? Adams Tanner, what's going on? Rabisky, what's good, y'all? What's going on, man? Now, look. First off, before we get into that goddamn me boxing talk, before we get into that motherfucking boxing talk.
Good.
We'll get you next. We're going to start here with Jeff Zilgit.
Yeah! Big ups to the goddamn LA Lakers, man. They won the NBA 2020 title last night, you know what I'm saying? So big ups to them LA boys, you know what I'm saying? LeBron James, Finals MVP. Anthony Davis is just a special player, man. That man is goddamn damn near unguardable. But big ups to the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to Laker Nation and big ups to everybody out there who support the Lakers, you know what I'm saying? Support the NBA. All right, y'all. Now, we gotta talk about it, right? We gotta talk about it, you know what I'm saying? My day was all right. I ain't really do much today, you know what I'm saying? Just did some things. I had to go here and go there, but for the most part, it was a very, very cool day. Had a nice little leisure time. You know what I'm saying? Had some nice little leisure time. But it has came out, man, that Tyson Fury seems to not be wanting to fight Wilder next. There is a proposed date for December 5th. December 5th, where Tyson Fury will be fighting at the Royal Hall, whatever the fuck that shit is. He says he is now is not facing Deontay Wilder. Instead, plans to fight in UK December 5th. Wilder and his team were messing around with the date. They know how it ends. The world knows, with Wilder on his ass again. Frank Warren, you know what I'm saying? Not fighting Wilder again. He said enough is enough, and he'll fight in London in December. As far as he's concerned, that contract is at an end. It can't go on forever. I'm hoping next year we can go straight for the fight with AJ. So it seems like Fury is just saying the contract is over. He's just saying, I'm not waiting anymore. It seems like the man is throwing kind of like a little tantrum. A little tantrum. He got to understand that shit happens. Shit happens. The fight was supposed to be scheduled in July. Coronavirus happened, so it got pushed back. Your own promoter, Bob Arum, said a couple weeks ago that December 15th is not an option, so we're looking at dates. We're looking at dates before December 19th. Then he said about a month ago that they had a date in February. It's too much bullshit going on, man. Too much bullshit going on. To me, it just seems like Fury don't want to fight Wilder. That's what it seems like. Call me delusional, call me crazy. Oh, Mike, he beat Wilder the first time convincingly, the second time convincingly. He stopped him, Mike. Wilder can't beat him. No, bruh. No, that ain't about that. You got a contract. Bob Arum said we have a legal right to give Wilder a rematch. We will uphold our right. That's what he said, not me. I didn't say this shit. Bob is saying this shit. Fury can't just walk away from a contract. There'll be hell to pay. I know he's already saying he's fighting December 5th. He's doing that. He's doing this. All right, let's see what he's really saying. Now, this article is coming from the Athletic. What's going on, Big Super Max, man? Big up Super Chat. He said Wilder drug his feet. Man, don't blame Fury. Wilder drug his feet? How he drug his feet in December 19th ain't even came yet. December 19th ain't even came yet. Bob Arum is the one that's saying that this shit had to happen on December 19th. Top Rank was the one that gave you a date. PBC ain't never gave y'all niggas no date. Top Rank came out with that December 19th. So Wilder dragging his feet. Wilder dragging his feet when Top Rank, Bob Arum, Tyson Fury's promoter, set the date. And then if y'all really are in tune with boxing, then y'all know that Bob Arum said they had a area over in the Middle East that could goddamn hold that fight in February if no fans were permitted in December. Y'all know that. I ain't making this shit up. But it was cool a couple months ago. It was cool last week. It was cool just 45 days ago, but now all hell broke loose. Now it's like, no, man, we ain't waiting no more. Ain't you supposed to be doing a co-promotion? Shouldn't there be some back and forth with PBC about this shit? How can y'all just come out and say, you know what, we walking away from it? Without even consulting the other side. We walking away from it. Come on, man. Let's not play favors. Let's not play favors. A contract is a contract. Just like I said, Andy Ruiz could not get out of his contract and fight Anthony Joshua again. I stand on the same principles. I stand on the same principles. If Andy, goddamn it, couldn't get out of his contract, then goddamn it, Fury can't either. According to sources. Man, y'all nigga with these sources, boy. Y'all nigga with these motherfucking sources, man. According to sources, the fight had to be agreed on by the past Friday. And that day passed. Let me get Coach Mitty for the link. I already seen the link, man. No need for me to read that link. I did that show yesterday. All right, peep this out. I'm glad you brought that up. The fight date passed. The fight was supposed to be agreed on. Wasn't it agreed for December 19th? Wasn't it agreed for December 19th? And according to Shelly Finkel, who did a report, he did an interview or a little whatever with TalkSport or World Boxing News, and it was World Boxing News. Shelly Finkel contacted World Boxing News and said, we're still on for December 19th. That's the date that we're looking towards. So you got one side that's saying ain't nothing been agreed on. But just last week, Bob Arum said this is December 19th, looking like a suspicious day, so we may have to move it earlier in the month. I'm bringing y'all the facts, man. I'm bringing y'all all the facts. Y'all think Fury is the end all, say all, be all. No, it's not. He's not. He has to fight Wilder. He cannot get out of this rematch clause. He cannot get out of this rematch clause. I don't see it happening. And it's amazing to me. It's amazing to me that y'all can believe all this bullshit that come out. Y'all can believe selective things. Y'all choose to believe what y'all want to believe. Fury just gonna bypass Wilder? When Shelly Finkel has coming out in the public and telling y'all we are fighting on that date. We are all aboard for that date. Wilder ain't the one who's saying he don't want to fight goddamn me for a third time. Wilder ain't the one that's saying he goddamn moved on. Fury is saying all that. Matter of fact, let me get the goddamn me Fury quotes. Since y'all want to goddamn me be experts and shit. Heavyweight champion Tyson Fury is foregoing. Think about that. Let me real quick do a definition about what foregoing is. Definition on foregoing right quick. Just know what I'm saying. Make sure y'all know what the motherfucking word means. You know what I'm saying? Foregoing. Oh, because they use that motherfucker and goddamn be wrong context, goddamn it. Oh, okay. So yeah, he just spelled the fucking wrong the word wrong. Instead of FORE, it's supposed to be FORG. Foregoing. Foregoing. Omit or decline to take something pleasant or valuable. To go without. So Fury is omitting the trilogy. He's declining the trilogy. He is going without the trilogy. That's what Fury's doing. Foregoing his rematch clause with Deontay Wilder. And we just gonna sit by and let this man do this. All right, Fury says, I was looking forward to smashing Wilder again. A quick, easy fight. But Wilder and his team were messing around with the date. They don't really want to fight the lineal heavyweight champion. They know how it ends. The world know how it would end. With Wilder on his ass again. Fury said that the fight was supposed to happen in July, but 34 Wilder claimed an injury and pushed the date back to October before trying to push the date twice more. Then they asked me if I would agree to push it to December. I agreed to December 19th. Then they tried to change the date again into next year. I've been training. I'm ready. When they tried moving the date out December 19th and pushing to next year, enough was enough. I moved on. So again, he's not saying it was any kind of stipulation in the contract that expired. Come on, y'all. If Fury knew that the motherfucking contract had expired, you don't think he would state that to Mike Covington in the Athletic? Come on now, man. If they had detail, if we know, Fury know. Think about that. If all of the little sources you guys are coming out with are goddamn citing as your source for Fury saying, well, for Fury's team saying that the contract expired. If y'all know that, Fury knows that, right? Think about that. Fury would have inside information on the contract expiring. Has he brought it up? Has he brought it up in this goddamn story yet? No. He says, I moved on. Not the contract expired. I moved on. So that means he's trying to duck Wilder. Call a duck, man. And that's not the first time. It ain't the first time that Fury has won a championship and declined to goddamn defend his titles against the champion that he took it from. Vladimir Klitschko. Did we get a rematch? No, sir. No, we ain't get no goddamn rematch. What we get? We got a 450-pound man. We got a 450-pound man doing cocaine. And look, I ain't got no problem with nobody doing the vices. If you want to do goddamn cocaine, do it on your own time, but you can't be a champion in doing it. Now, after the first Wilder fight, Wilder wanted a immediate rematch. He wanted to go right back into it. Know what Fury did? He fought Tom Schwartz. Yeah, he fought old Tom. Old Tom Schwartz. Then he fought goddamn me. Who he fight next? Otto Wallin. Wallin. I'm saying make sure it's not Wallin. Wallin. Otto Wallin. Then he went to the Wilder fight. So, ain't the first time. I doubt it'll be the last. Fury ain't about defending his belts. Real shit. He says, I am the best fighter in the world. The lineal heavyweight champion. The two-time Ring Magazine heavyweight champion. The WBC heavyweight champion. And before the end of 2021, I will be the only man on this earth with a heavyweight championship belt. Fury will now look to return December 5th in UK. Homecoming battle against 3 consecutive fights in the U.S. according to sources. The opponent has not yet been determined. The move paves the way for Fury to meet Anthony Joshua when they clash for the undisputed championship in 2021. Mike Covington details how we got here. Fury, we all know Fury got a TKO over Wilder. Wilder had 30 days to exercise. He quickly did so, and it is mandated the return bout must take place by July 18th. Wilder cited an injury. The contract allowed the fight to be extended 90 days in such an event. The third encounter was slated for July 18th before it was shifted to October 3rd, then finally to December 19th. The return of college football with many major conference championships now scheduled for December 19th nixed the date. ESPN and Fox were scheduled to collaborate on pay-per-view, just like February's rematch, which generated over 800,000 buys. Fury had every intention of fighting Wilder in 2020 and made several concessions regarding rescheduled dates. That's goddamn me. That's his opinion. And this is when we read nobody's opinion. All right, here we go. The big picture. Wilder's manager, Shelly Finkel, insists the fight isn't yet off and is apparently fighting to ensure the bout happens. Wilder was seeking to exact revenge after a defeat to Fury where he was battered and knocked down twice before his corner threw in the towel. If Fury doesn't want to go through with the Wilder fight next year, sources tell The Athletic, he is not contractually obligated to do so. Okay. Fury's promoter Frank warned on Saturday that it appeared Fury Wilder 3 wouldn't take place this year if Fury would move on and consider a third fight with Wilder down the road. His co-promoter Bob Arum told TalkSport it appeared unlikely that Fury and Wilder 3 would take place in 2020. The Hall of Famer said it was more likely Fury would be fight a different opponent in December before heading toward a series of fight with Joshua that would kick off in April or May. So it just seems like, man, they found a little loophole, man. They found a little. And I really hope, PBC and Al Heyman take their ass to motherfucking court. I hope PBC and Al Heyman take their ass to court. This is a travesty. It's bullshit. A guy gets to swindle his way out of a fucking fight. So the contract is not valid past 2020? Really? What kind of bullshit is that? Take their ass to court, Al. Cite the coronavirus. Cite due to goddamn me other variables, college football, NFL. You could put that fight on that date. You could put the fight on December 19th. Cite coronavirus, cite goddamn me breach of contract. You can't just steal a man's belt and goddamn me not want to fight him again. What kind of shit? I thought y'all want to see a true champion. Disgusting, man. Disgusting. Take their ass to court. I ain't smoked shit yet on this Be the Truth. Matter of fact, let me fire my little mini up. I got a mini. Motherfucker told her to bring me some goddamn me switches. She brought me some minis. So what the fuck I'm gonna do with these motherfucking minis? Huh? Do I look like a mini nigga smoker? Do I look like a mini nigga smoker to you? Bring me your goddamn minis and shit. Goddamn Dutch master over here. It's bad, man. And honestly, man, I know I'm probably gonna regret this. All right? But I want to hear from you guys, all right? And we can take it. Well, we'll do two or three guests at a time. I just want to know y'all's opinion about this whole Wilder Fury thing. Is Fury trying to pull a fast one? Is he actually going about the business of ducking Wilder? Did they have a big payday? $800,000, not too shabby. The highest one since Mayweather. Since Canelo. The highest one since Canelo. $800,000 ain't nothing to goddamn me cough at. Sneeze at. That's good. I just can't believe that Fury and Bob Arum would actually try to pull this move. They try to fight news. Come on. Explain to me why you think it's expired. Explain that to me, Fight News. You just typing expired. Nigga, in my Charlo voice, nigga, you're deleted, nigga. The fuck He's deleted. That shit is crazy, man. Y'all, man. Yeah, boxing got some of the craziest fans in the world. Like, think about this, y'all. Think about this. We got dudes out here celebrating that Wilder possibly and Wilder's team waited too long for their rematch. They're literally out here celebrating. Oh yeah, he waited too long. Expired. He's hiding. Expired. Yeah. So y'all rather Fury go fight a charity in December? Because we all know it's gonna be a charity. We all know he gonna pluck that bitch from the goddamn cherry tree, like the same one goddamn George Washington got me chopped down. The exact same one. Y'all telling me y'all would rather see him fight? And we all look. Here's what's been reported first.
Yeah, I seen it, mate. I texted Tyson half an hour ago, and I went, for beat Hammer, let's do it like Rocky 1. Give me the shot. And he texted back, and he said, you beat Hammer, you get a big fight. And I went, is that a maybe? So, you never know.
Y'all rather see him fight goddamn me Dave Allen. Again me. Rather than see him fight Deontay Wilder? Come on, man. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna bring you on right now, Michael. What's going on, Mike? What's going on, Trey, man? Talk to your boy, man. How y'all feel about this shit, man? Starting with you, Mike, then Trey, we'll come to you next.
Hello, good evening.
Go ahead, big dog. Are you unbeliever?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
First of all, what I'm going to say is I'm an AJ fan, so, seeing this right now with Wilder and Fury is hilarious to me because I can't believe you guys fell for this. Like, Tyson Fury's been doing this his whole career, conning people.
Yes.
Conning people. And you fell for it, in my honest opinion, because look, he did it to Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko, remember, after he beat Klitschko, he was supposed to have a rematch with Klitschko, but he had that, what was it? He had cocaine in the system, so he failed a drug test. And also used that excuse of a mental issue. Mm-hmm. That's why he was out of the ring. Then he comes back, fights two low tier fighters, understandably so, because he wants to get off that weight off. Then he goes in against Wilder, and we all know what happened to that. It was a draw. We all expected a rematch to happen. Then what did he do again? He bailed out. Then he fights another two low level fighters. Then he goes in again against Wilder for the rematch, beats Wilder, fair play, beat him. And now he just pretty much done the same thing he did with Klitschko. And to be honest, like, if you look at his whole career, all this controversial stuff with the gloves and all that stuff, you're going to have to look at it and think, this guy.
Now, look, let me ask you one question only. Would you rather see Tyson Fury fight this low-level guy in Dave Allen or Sam Sexton or David Price? Somebody now we all know it's going to be in London. It's going to be probably on a budget from Frank Warren. So the guy he's fighting not going to be on that level. Let's just keep it 100. Or possibly have another successful U.S. pay-per-view with Deontay Wilder and really give the fans a trilogy fight that we pretty much all want. Some people want to see Fury beat up Wilder again, and some people like me want to see if Wilder can go back to the drawing board, make adjustments, and get that victory against Fury, which I think he can. What would you rather see?
To be honest, I would rather see Fury face Wilder again because I want to see what adjustments he can make, Wilder. Even though, in my opinion, I don't think he can, because I think I don't know, him and Mark Breland, the whole situation is a mess. It's like similar to Dylan White. Once you leave your coach, everything's different.
All right, man, real quick. Let me bring Trey on right quick. Trey. Talk to your
Yo,
boy, man. How you feeling about this shit, man? What you feeling about this?
you can hear me?
I know you kind of with Fury, you know what I'm saying? Like Wilder waited too long, but just give me like your whole rundown on how this thing played out in your mind.
I mean, if the reports is true, then you got to put this on Wilder team, man. They've been dragging their feet. Like
But
it's
again, though, Trey,
a
sorry for cutting you off.
Go ahead.
You're going off one side of the reports. One side in Fury and Am saying we got the plans, but Shelly Finkel is adamant. He's adamant, like he's still planning on fighting this dude in December.
Okay, so if that's true, then we ain't got nothing to worry about. But I don't. The thing about it is we're not hearing nothing from Wilder, so it's making it hard. Like, okay, do he really want this rematch? What is he doing? We heard he trained in Miami. Is he, like, what's really going on? Because, like, they can have this fight this year. So what's the whole?
Why as fans do we do that?
Do what?
The man ain't talking. The man ain't goddamn me out here doing interviews. Why do we think that necessarily don't mean that he wants something?
He ain't got to do interviews, but he got to show something, like, because we don't know what's going on.
He showed y'all that he was on the bike, nigga. He showed y'all the motorcycle. What does he want to see from him?
Man, all right, Mike. I'm just saying, man. Do you think the fight gonna happen this year or not? Because you can't blame Fury. You want him to be on Wilder time now? He the champ.
It ain't about that. Now it ain't about being on Wilder time. I'm going off the timeline of what Bob Arum said, the man who promotes Fury, who has the most say so, and what happens with Fury. Bob Arum told us in reports months ago, if they can't go on December 19th because of no fans, then we have a date for February in the Middle East, but a country already. So if Bob was saying that months ago, why change the tune now? And then Bob said last week,
why do they gotta go to the Middle East? Why they gotta go to the Middle East when?
If you can't have fans, how you gonna make the money?
Bro, they having fans in Texas. I'm in Texas. They having fans in Texas.
I'm not going to goddamn Texas for no man. Y'all crazy.
So you're not going to Texas for a fight there?
Crazy down there. What?
We ain't big enough. We ain't big enough for a fight there.
It ain't just that y'all not big enough. Ain't no vaccine, and I'm a bunch of around niggas that I don't know.
Man, come on. Earl and Danny doing it, so why Wilder and Fury can't do it?
I mean, I get that. Fair point. But who knows how open the AT&T Stadium is?
We open down here, man. I'm trying to tell you, we open like it ain't nothing. We open like a bad disease.
Boy, y'all niggas ain't wearing no masks.
And we wearing masks, but we open though.
Hey man, real quick though, man. Big ups to Dak Prescott, man. Get well soon. I hate that happened to your brother. No, I'm not even.
I'm a Raiders fan, man. You crazy?
I'm not even a Cowboys fan, but when I see a guy who was campaigning for his big contract and he didn't get it because the business of football, it just really, irks my nerve to see him then come and play and get hurt the way he got hurt, and then they'll probably use that next year against him as leverage or whatever. So I just hate it for that Prescott. But anyway, yeah, man, Earl and Danny doing it, but man, you just can't overuse goddamn me. I mean, not saying overuse it, but we don't know how many dates are down there. And Ams, I seen you in the chat, man. I seen you in the goddamn not pre-pro, what we call this shit, the iPhone chat. Anyway, nigga, what's going on, Ams? Talk to your boy.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. You fucking funny as fuck.
What you talking about, man? I'm funny.
You out here capping like a bro.
What I'm
your man don't want to fight. Come on, man.
Whoa, Holly. His representative is telling you they want to fight. They have plans on fighting Fury. How don't he want to fight, my nigga?
So why hasn't the fight been announced yet? What we waiting for?
Because last week, now, Aaron, welcome me, nigga. Last week, Bob Arum said December 19th was not a good day because of college football, right? And in NFL, right? True or not?
Okay, continue.
And he said that we're looking to go earlier in the month of December. If not, then we'll push it, towards next year. So if that was last week coming from Bob Arum, how can Fury just up and say, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not fucking waiting. Come on, man. Like,
But why are you ignoring what they said what they recently said, Bob and Frank? Why are you ignoring that part?
because it was never a talking point until just recently.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Basically,
Just recently, it became a talking point. But before that, it was we had the Middle East in February. We're going on December 19th. If we can't have fans in Las Vegas, then we'll move it to February. If that was the case all along, why wasn't it a talking point? You know what? If Wilder not going to take this rematch,
hey,
you know,
Mike,
Mike,
I'm about to stop you there, man.
and not give him a trilogy fight. Why wasn't that a talking point months before?
Mike, are you gonna have a conversation or are you gonna preach, bro? Come on, man. Listen.
I'm trying to ask you a question.
Listen, man.
I'm asking you a legitimate question.
Mike, you answer my question with a question. You do realize that, look.
Nigga, this is sports, nigga. I ask the motherfucking questions around here.
You're heated for a reason, and you know why. Listen, Bob Arum and Frank Warren both said if Wilder's team continue to drag their feet, we're gonna move on.
Bob.
Say what, Mike?
No, sorry. Carry on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you put yourself on mute then. You ain't talking. Go ahead.
So they insinuate that there's a delay, there's a time limit on this offer. Now,
Whoa. Say that again.
No. I think
No. I heard what you said. I just want to run it through my brain again. You said they're dragging their feet so that
Michael Benson got the exact quotes, but basically along those lines, they were saying we're waiting for that Wilder's team, but Fury wants to fight this year. So basically, they're still waiting for a response for the go-ahead. And I'm not saying Wilder per se. Wait.
The guy is out here telling you that the fight is still on.
Mike, chill. Let me get the point out.
If they want a response, call Shelly. Shelly gonna get you right.
Is Shelly fit in the bill, Mike? See, this is the point. Does Shelly fit in the bill?
Shelly is Wilder's manager. He's his representative.
No, he's not fit in the bill, Mike.
His best interest is Alex advisor.
Mike, who fits the bill? Fox is paying 60% of everything for the next fight.
And that's why Fox and ESPN are working together to find.
Wait. At the end of the day, plus they have a minimum. Was the last fight 25 million each? Now Fury's is 60, so he's about 29, 30 mil, and Wilder's a bit lower, but that's guaranteed around 50 mil purses. Now we just saw Charlo. No offense, I loved it. I watched the whole card, but we know what the numbers were when they came back, right? ESPN do not mind.
Charlo ain't the head man. He's not a heavyweight, and he ain't got the name with Deontay Wilder.
Mike. See, this is what I'm saying. No. You're being ignorant. You're choosing to be ignorant right now. Is 100,000 Mike. Are you telling me the Charlos would have got 100K last year for that card? I know that coronavirus plays a big part. I'm not dissing the Charlos.
My nigga, if Israel Adesanya would fight on the same day, you goddamn right that they getting 100,000 again.
Oh no, but UFC always get their numbers. They're no issue with that. Now,
that
was a Fox pay-per-view, right? Mike, that was a Fox pay-per-view, right?
All right.
Cool. Danny and Errol was a Fox pay-per-view, right?
Yes, it is.
Now, isn't that in December, that fight already?
Yes, it was moved to the December 5th.
I'm just letting you know. No, I'm not saying Wilder's ducking the fight. I'm saying his team. Whether you mean Heyman, whether you mean Fox, they're not backing it this time round. They're saying the money is not gonna come back right because we got guarantees we have to uphold in coronavirus pandemics right now. You understand?
So he's saying Fury's ducking.
No, I'm saying Fox don't believe in Wilder, man. Come on, man. They don't want to invest the money no more.
Nigga, you ain't gotta believe it in somebody.
They have to. This is a business, Mike. This is a business. They invest all that money in the first stage. It came back right. All right, it came back okay. Now they know the market right now is not going to be good.
Above average.
Mike.
Yeah, the first fight.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Michael.
Why hasn't Deontay Wilder come out and addressed this whole thing by himself? Just like where Fury is getting all these interviews. Why isn't Wilder doing this whole thing?
Michael,
I guess he's trusting his
he's embarrassed, man.
representation.
He's embarrassed.
He's
embarrassed. Tell you the
let
truth,
me
man.
know if you want to change your fucking name to Mike on Sports. Then
I'm a chill.
Over to you.
Okay, I'm a chill.
Ams, I would be quiet, but he said Mike.
A little bit hurt. I'm a chill.
All right, ask me that again, Mike.
Why hasn't Wilder addressed this whole situation? Just the way Fury's doing it. Why can't Wilder come out and just clear everything up? Then we get a better idea what's going on.
I make sure Am don't want to talk. All right, cool. Now look, man, maybe he's trusting his representation. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he sees no benefit on coming out in the media and saying anything. If Shelly Finkel is telling you guys verbatim that we are still fighting in December, the fight is still on according to us, then why would we believe that Wilder isn't backing with what Shelly's saying?
No, but at least
So,
come
Mike,
on. At least, go on, sorry.
So
And maybe
December.
he had a dose of that humble pie. You know what I'm saying? He can't really come out and be too boisterous and talk shit after that last performance. But once he set that ship right and set that maybe path right, then shit, you'll see the old Wilder. But right now, he focused. Like I like the fact that he's not out here like Dillian White talking shit and all in the media and shit. Nigga, get back to the drawing board, get focused, and work on with Malik Scott.
But Mike, come on, Dylan. At least when he lost, as soon as he lost, he had the interview. He interviewed and explained the whole thing. Wilder could do the same thing.
What benefit does that do for Wilder?
Sorry?
Did it benefit Dillian White?
No excuses, though.
So a man not saying nothing, you guys want to make an excuse for?
No, but his fans are. His fans are making excuses.
And his team making them look bad.
Fans do.
And his team making them
You know
look
what
bad.
fans mean, nigga? And I don't mean call you nigga as disrespectful, but it's a term of
Yeah. I get it.
right now. But do you know what fanatic mean? I mean, fan mean. It's a short term for what? Anybody going once, going twice?
Oh, you talking to us?
And yeah, anybody. Does anybody know what the short term or the long term word for fan is?
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but
fanatic.
But his team making them look
gonna
bad.
make videos, create posts, go on IG, Twitter, do everything because they are fans and they are fanatics. Just like when it comes to the Lakers, y'all see me when the show started. I'm a fanatic. I love the Lakers, so I'm gonna put LeBron James smoking his goddamn cigar, J.R. Smith with the goggles on with his shirt off, and doing his thing because we are fanatics. So how can we hold a man to what his fans are doing?
Do you believe Wilder will be ready in December?
Goddamn right.
Are you sure?
Damn right. Next question. Ams, go ahead.
Why haven't PBC announced the fight if it's supposed to be in December?
That's a good question, Ams. That's a good question. Shelly Finkel said they working on a date, and we all know Bob Arum last week, like he said, he came out and said December 19th is not the date. ESPN and Fox are looking to find something that we can all agree on. So that's what they're doing right now.
So Mike,
let me ask you a question.
Mike, this is a real question.
Go ahead.
So since December 19th date is out the way because college football is going on, so you telling me they finna do back-to-back weeks pay-per-view? Because the 12th is available.
And that's what I'm glad you brought that up, brother.
Thank you. He sees the picture.
So what's the difference if they come with Fury and say, you know what, we're going to go January 13, 14. We're going to go January 14.
Mike, he has a choice. Look, I know you say I'm cutting off, but I'm answering your question directly.
You can't ask a question, right, nigga? And you can't ask me a question in the middle of me asking a motherfucking question, dog.
All right, I see you hurt. I'm gonna wait.
Man, can you see my point right there? I'm literally asking a question. You gonna cut me off and ask your own question?
My bad. Continue. I'll wait.
If they come to Fury and say, man, we can go with a fight date in January 13, 14. It's the 3 week difference. You telling me Fury don't want to wait 3 weeks? Hey,
so now he got.
Wait. I'll wait patiently. Let me get Mike.
$30 million?
Mike. Why can't, my question is, Fury already gave him an extension. Why does he have to continue waiting for him? He's the champion already. They had an extension.
No,
they had it. No, they had the original. Mike,
Fury's broadcasters doing.
Mike, you're doing to me what?
Your fucking question, my nigga.
Can I finish talking like you said? Okay, then. Thank you. The rematch originally had a rematch clause to be decided before July. Wilder got injured, asked for the extension. Fury's team gave it to him to December. Now we're getting close to December. No fight's been contracted. No venue, no promotional company has done anything. Why does he have to continue waiting for Wilder to be ready? He's given him enough time.
He's not waiting for Wilder. That's where you're fucking wrong. He's waiting for his broadcast, his American broadcaster, and Wilder's American broadcaster to agree on a date because they both decided what?
Team Wilder, yeah. You know what I mean, Team Wilder.
Team Wilder. Bob Arum said it. ESPN
don't screw, man.
Go on December 19th.
Don't screw, man. Answer the question. Don't pick a point in my answer.
The question,
no, that's not the question. The question
I just told you. Are you not listening to me? I just told you he is not waiting on Wilder. That's the answer to your question. He's not waiting.
That's not the question, Mike. You just picked a point out the question.
No, I did not. That's the question. Why does the Fury team have to wait on Wilder? And I'm telling you,
yes, that's the question.
Wilder. What the fuck? I mean,
why does Fury's team have to wait on Wilder's team?
I mean,
you know that's the question, Mike.
Do y'all?
Mike, you know that's the question. You're being funny right now. Why does Fury have to wait for Wilder's team or promotional company?
Again, that's where you're wrong. Have you ever watched like a Family Feud? That's
where you're all right. Mike, are you okay? Honestly, what's going on?
He's waiting on his American broadcaster.
That's what I said.
They don't believe in it. That's what he said.
So, Mike, answer the question. Fury's team's ready to go.
Answer the question.
What is the wait?
God damn, I'm trying to answer the question, my nigga.
No. You're being funny and sidestepping.
No, I am not.
You know what the question is, Mike.
Go ahead, Ams. I will literally wait till you're done talking. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm gonna say how you. Why does Fury have to wait for Wilder's American broadcaster this long and give them more time to negotiate? That's the question.
Are you done?
Nigga, you emotional. Continue, bro. Hurry up, man.
I'm not emotional. I'm asking you some question. Like, are you done? Because I don't want to.
I'm done. I told you that was the question. Continue, Mike. Let's go. Let me hear this.
And like I've been saying, the answer would not change because you wanted to change the question at the end. He is not only waiting on Wilder's American broadcaster. Bob Arum, in an interview last week, came to out and whatever he said, ESPN came to him and Fox came to Wilder's team and told them both. ESPN told Bob and Fox told Wilder's team that date of December 19th was not a suitable date because of the NFL and the college football games. And they had to find another date. So that is what we're waiting on. That is what ESPN and Fox are doing. Fury is just on a tantrum right now saying that he don't want to wait. So he's not waiting on Wilder per se. He's waiting on his American team too.
But Mike, you do know they the football schedule been out, so that date was probably never available.
I know, but they did have before they announced it, you know what I'm saying? It was a skepticism that college football was going to be played on that day, and those games got pushed back. Because if you know college football, most of the championship games are played in early December because they get that month off and get ready for the bowl games at the end of December and the beginning of the year. So those dates weren't supposed to be college football, you know what I'm saying? But college football got pushed back and the schedules got, you know what I'm saying, changed because some teams are only playing in conference games, you know what I'm saying? So those conference games got pushed back. The Big Ten and the Pac-10 literally just started, you know what I'm saying? The Big 12 got to be pushed it back 2 weeks. The goddamn SEC pushed theirs back almost a month. So those dates, you know what I'm saying, are now because of the fact that those the fact of the coronavirus. So it's not like those days have always been college football.
So you don't believe that when they say the contract is expiring, you don't believe them when they say that?
I think honestly, I've never heard of a contract expiring because it just seems like if
What? Come on, Mike.
Let me finish. Let me finish.
I'm gonna wait.
Let me finish. Like when it comes to boxing, like I've really never heard of a contract per se expiring, you know what I'm saying, due to the fact of what we're going through right now. Like you can take this to any judge in America who got them does cases. And if you present the reason why the date's been moved back is because of A, coronavirus, and then B, our both of our partners, Top Ranks and PBCs, said that we had to find another date for December 19th. I think, goddamn me, there are more than 99% of judges are going to look at it and say, you know what, you're right, and we're going to say that this contract has to be upheld. If there's a judge that out there that doesn't, I will be surprised.
But this like it's a third extension already, right?
It's the third extension, but I think it's the third extension due to the coronavirus.
Yeah.
And the other one due to Wilder being injured.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and now it's out of both of their hands. It's not due to Wilder or it's not due to Fury. It's due to the broadcast team that's putting on the event.
So Fury should stay out until Wilder is ready, till he get his trainer situated.
No. We're in October, the beginning of October right now. If they come out
we're in the middle of October, man.
The
17th is Saturday. We're in the middle of October.
I mean, nigga, today the 12th, nigga. Live in present time, all right? We in the first third of October, all right? First third. Is that cool with everybody?
Yeah.
Hey, sorry. I just want to correct you, Mike, on one thing you said. The truth is, because Wilder lost the fight, it's on him to activate the rematch clause. So
and he activated
it's on him and his team to activate the rematch clause. You know that, right? Just letting you know. Okay, then continue.
All right, real quick, man. I'm gonna go out to the gentleman's game first because he's been quiet. He's been waiting patiently, and then we're gonna go out to my nigga R&V secondly. All right, R&V, gentleman's game. Talk to me, baby.
Yo, Mike, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Oh man, these guys are chewing you out, Mike.
Hey man, it's all good, man. No, this is my sports. It's all open platform. If they got smoke for me, nigga, I ain't ducking nobody.
All right, man. This is the way I see it, man. Honestly, this whole thing is a shit show. It really looks bad on Wilder. His team hasn't really confirmed anything since the fight, since the rematch or the rematch clause has been initiated. He hasn't really stepped up and said anything that is very people could stand on. So you could blame Wilder on that. You know, I honestly believe, you know, they're both don't really want to fight. I don't think Tyson Fury wants it. Tyson Fury has a history of not going into rematches right away. He has that history, you know, and Wilder just seems like, you know, to me it seems like it's a way of letting the contract expire without him looking like a coward or ducking. Because if you let it expire, like, okay, I'm just gonna take time off and just, you know, work on my skills, and if it happens, it happens. That's what Wilder. That's what it kind of sounds like Wilder's doing to me. If Shelly Finkel said, "Oh, the fight's gonna happen this year," that means it's gonna happen early December, because it can't happen at the last month of December, because it doesn't make sense, you know. And I also believe they know. Fox knows they're not gonna get the same amount they did with Fury 2. There's no money in it because of the coronavirus. That's what I think. They absolutely know. So they got to move forward with this fight. The coronavirus is not gonna go away anytime soon. That's what I think, man. Honestly.
All right, gentlemen's game. Look, man, made some good points, but it just, the one thing that I got stuck on is that everybody believes that this contract is set to expire. Like I'm just not grasping like that concept. If we're in talks for a fight on December 19th and everything is cool, everything is dandy, how?
Wait 1 second, Mike. Wait. Didn't you say that there's a college football game on that day? I'm a bit confused. You said there's a college football game, so the fight can't be on that date. You said, right?
And I was getting to that before you cut me off.
So the fight can't. All right, continue.
I was literally like getting to that point before you cut me off.
Sorry,
everything was fine and dandy on December 19th, and everything was good. And then our broadcasters come out and tell us that we can't go on that day. We might have to push it back a week or 2 weeks.
Because they won't make money.
How can Fury say, you know what, I'm just moving on, and this shit is off and it's expired? I'm not understanding that concept. But R&B, maybe you can help me out, big dog. Talk to your boy.
Oh, I'm allowed to speak since I've been so respectful, and I had to say shit, hearing all this bullshit on this mother line, huh?
Floor is yours, dog. Floor is yours.
First of all, you could tell when people, bro, this is about business. And what the first fact is, why is we taking the word of Fury as though he's an honorable person when he was supposed to fight Wilder after the rematch the first time, and he ducked and went to ESPN? So that's one knock on the strike. Wilder ain't never pulled out on nothing, so he don't have a history of that. So why is you not giving Wilder the benefit of the doubt, but you're giving a boy who done pulled out a couple of fights and ghosted a couple fights on y'all? How you gonna do that, Elms? How you gonna leave that on a pass dip outer? Shut your motherfucking mouth and sit down and be quiet, because I done heard the foolishness and I ain't saying nothing. Second of all, why the hell do we want a super fight when we ain't got no fans in the audience? Do you really want one of the? They only got what, 4 or 5 super fights really out there? You want to see a super fight with a doggone fake background of fans? That's what we're really about to do. We don't. You don't want to have fight night? Like, speak on it. Y'all want this ref fight to happen, and you just be sitting in the house by yourself watching it on a goddamn link. That's y'all want to do. Y'all want to pass up. So y'all wanted Mike Tyson, Holyfield in the middle of the pandemic. That's what y'all saying? That's what we about to do now?
That's not what we said.
That's not what we said though, but they still doing the fight.
No. What y'all saying is, Fury, go do a super fight with another English dude when you ain't gonna have a stadium. You really think they about to do that? You really think they about to have a Joshua and AJ fight without a stadium for full pack of people in the UK? Is you high going for
I could tell you sound like Mike very emotional.
No, it's not that I sound like Mike.
Bro,
sound like
we didn't even bring up. We haven't brought up AJ though. We haven't brought up AJ this whole time, man.
I'm gonna let you respond. What y'all been saying is, man, Wilder look like he ducking. Dude, first of all, Wilder got way more control over his career than Fury. So when Fury says, I'm not gonna do something, why do you believe somebody? Why do you believe somebody who ain't never had control over his career when he signed the Bob Arum and the M?
I'm gonna ask you a question because you're a businessman. I know that personally. Now, if a fighter wins a fight and there's a rematch clause, wouldn't it not make sense that there has to be a date end on when you want the rematch? Because I can't wait.
Yeah, with the world shut down, Elms, you acting like this a normal thing. So you telling me if World War III, if World War III happened and the fight got postponed because of World War III, we supposed to go, well, the contract clause says, no, fool, the world stopped. This is real.
All right.
This ain't never happened since 1918.
Let's get emotion out of this.
That's not retarded. Y'all really acting like this is normal times. Like we just got to do. You realize, Judge, you know when you go to court,
you ain't bringing no facts to the table. You just saying your opinion,
that are unforeseen.
Hey, Mike, this is what you call for.
The fight's got to go on, man. I think the fight's got to go on, though.
He ain't bring no facts yet, man.
What you
mean? I ain't bring no facts. So
you said he ducked out on the rematch, which it was a draw. So what
Fury did not take 2 warm-up fights when him and Wilder was cool before he signed with ESPN.
He wasn't obligated to fight him.
So was it in the contract that he had to take a media rematch?
You moved on because you heard the truth.
Did he have to take the media rematch? Did he have to take it?
Mike, you tell him, Mike.
Did he have to take it? Did he have to take the media rematch because it was a draw the first fight? He had to take it.
It's not
we couldn't go do his own thing.
Talking about ducking. Ducking ain't got nothing to do with contracts. You know, ducking has to do with perception.
Right,
now, if you want to go to contract, it's a different conversation.
Okay.
We're talking about 2 different things.
So what happened the second fight then? He gave Wilder time to get better. What'd he do? Party probably.
What you mean? What you mean?
He gave him an extension already on V for coronavirus. He said like from July to December.
Wait. Now is coronavirus over with?
RV. So he has to wait until
coronavirus over with.
Bro, we got 2 fights with fans in Texas. What you mean?
The fight's got to go on.
You're right.
What you want them to wait? 2023, man?
I'm talking to people that don't know shit about business. ESPN and Fox is not letting these two motherfuckers fight.
You one-sided
without a million fans
not
in the
using your
doggone
brain.
stadium. I'm sorry.
So how long should they wait then? How long should so the both of them should just be on the shelf?
5 years.
No. See, y'all asking the wrong questions. How long is ESPN and Fox gonna tell them when the fuck they can fight? That's the question you need to ask.
They got. There's a time limit. That's what we're saying. There's a time limit on this contract.
The only way Fury looks good in this. The only way Fury looks good in this is you say he fight the tune-up.
Hey, let me get a shout out to Brandon Maurice, man. That's
The only
my
way
dog.
Fury looks good in this, you say you're gonna write a fight a tune-up, but this fight right after is gonna be with Wilder. Other than that, he looked like a sucker.
All right, he might look like a sucker.
He look like a sucker, but he coming off a win. Okay. Yeah.
Look. So basically, it's on Wilder's team. Wilder's team has the power to activate the rematch clause. Now, if they want to wait as long as they want,
they activate that. What if ESPN
let me get
says
out.
no?
You're doing it, bro. Chill. Basically, so you're saying PBC want to wait until it's financially feasible before they
just like
fight.
anybody else.
No, wait. Now I'm Fury. I've got a time limit saying I've given you extension because of Corona. Cool. Now in December. Now you want me to give you another extension when I could go make money with AJ? But you keep asking, you keep acting like it's all like Fury gave him a gift. But y'all keep acting like Fury gave him a gift. The only thing obligating Fury is that piece of contract. That piece of contract has a time limit on it. Okay, and guess what? They can argue that they hadn't had a viable date because of coronavirus. So and they gave an extension. They gave an extension already, a 6 month, 7 month, whatever extension already. Now, am I gonna waste another 7 months of my career if I was a fighter to give you an extension because you want to make more money because PBC know that no money's gonna come from this because of Corona and they have to pay a guarantee of 50 million to both fighters? I ain't waiting for that shit. You gotta figure that out. That's your team. That's your problem. If they want to invest in you, if they don't want to invest in you, that's their problem.
You talking like Fury a boss?
No. Fox is in charge.
No. You talking like Fury got that much clout.
What did he do? All I said, Fury has a contract. That's all he has is a contract.
You see what's happening to Canelo? Canelo missed the biggest clout man in the world. You thought that man had all that clout. What the zone telling him? Hell no, he ain't fighting that. Hell no. Because he has a contract with them. This is all about contract. We're talking about now. You acting like ESPN is just gonna let Fury fight whenever the hell. Look. Andy
had a contract with AJ. Tried to get out of it. Didn't work out. Well, I don't know if he can try and get another extension if it'll work. I don't know. But I don't know why he's not even.
The difference is it sounds like y'all don't want the extension to work. That's the difference.
We don't want to wait for another 7 months.
Okay, cool.
If you don't want to fight,
so
step
question,
aside, let AJ fight.
You would love a Fury Wilder in the beginning of December with no fans. You would love that.
I would love it. I'm not going there. Put the fight on. Put the fight on.
Mike, you want that? Mike, you want that fight to happen in December with no fans? Inside of an empty gym?
I don't give a damn.
I mean, honestly, man, Bob Arum has already stated that if they can have fans in attendance on December 19th, that they were looking at the Middle East in February
and why Middle East? Because that's guaranteed money there to
compensate for them not having fans. So but
no one wants to host that yet.
I know. What I'm saying though, what RB is saying.
It's funny what people believe when Bob say.
It's not. It's kind of common like business.
I'm saying that goes into what R&B is saying. Like he didn't say nothing about Bob Arum. He didn't even know that. He was saying it about PBC. And me just being me, you know what I'm saying? Like if Bob Arum said that months ago, then why can't it be true still today? You know what I'm saying? And be true
because they don't want it to be true, bro. They see the thing is that they trying to find anything to call Wilder pussy, but they don't want to call Fury, who has a history of being pussy. That's the difference. Like Wilder got zero.
Answer this question: why can't Wilder come out and address this?
Man, same thing that he asked me, R&V.
Elms, do you realize it's him not addressing it does not mean that he's not addressing it behind
that wasn't even me, but I'll answer the question if you want. Like, I didn't even say that. That was another
you ain't got no chill.
I just came here for Elms.
Yeah, I know, but the funny thing is, Wilder has been Mr. Open Man to everybody for the past his whole career. The one time he's quiet, now he the hoe, and everybody else who's been showing whole tendencies or gangster men now, That's the part that's crazy. Like, so a dude
Hey,
can't build
let's
up
not talk about
credibility. Wait, a person
who-
can't build up credibility his whole career and not lean on
Hey,
their
Mike, drop
credibility
that
with
beat.
people who've been ducking and dodging their whole career. Now they missed a solid man. That's like saying, well, Tekashi been a rat his whole entire life, but since now against somebody now, I'm on Tekashi's side because he don't rat no more. Come on, he's showing up a tendency of
I figured it out. I figured it out now. Why Mike and R&V are so like
No.
blinded.
I'm my own man.
You
Don't
think
ever
it's
try
a
to compare me
personal
to another
attack
one.
on Wilder?
You already gonna get slapped on
You're trying to basically say that we think that Wilder's a coward for this.
Yeah, we
I
never
honestly-
said that.
See?
We never
I don't
said
believe
that.
Wilder.
Y'all keep bringing up the fact that he ain't said anything.
No.
Come on,
Because they were close.
He was talking too goddamn much sometimes.
Mate, it'll put clarity in the situation.
Y'all like, well, fuck, he ain't said anything.
You know what I mean? This is what I mean. This is what I'm talking about. You think we're saying he's a coward? We just want clarity in the situation.
Hey, Mike.
Shelly Fink will give you all the fucking clarity you fucking need. The fight is still on.
Man, Shelly did. Shelly old ass even though Bobby left his ass.
Mike, what did they say?
I got power, nigga. Me all these niggas. God damn it. Who does Shelly goddamn me represent? Why YSM? We going to you because you ain't spoke yet. Who do Shelly goddamn me represent YSM?
Deontay Wilder.
Go ahead, brother. The floor is yours.
All right, so I'm noticing dudes have the tendency to just fall in the trap of believing whatever Tyson Fury says when 1 week he tells you that he's going to fight Joshua next, and the next week it's, oh yeah, I'm definitely fighting Wilder next. He's all over the place. So the last thing I remember is Bob saying he wanted to throw it in Allegiant Stadium, right? So he wants to throw it in Allegiant Stadium. For those that don't know, that's the Raiders Stadium, right? And then 2-3 weeks later, Bob says, "Oh well, we're gonna have to move off the date that we initially wanted in December because of football, right?" And so I did my research and I realized that the Raiders have 3 straight home games in Allegiant Stadium in December. So it would be impossible for Bob and Al to throw an event there. So that's not Wilder and PBC moving around the date. That's Bob wanting it in a specific place because of the space and to be allowed more fans, and it just not being available because of the circumstances. See, I noticed that Tyson Fury loves to skew the narrative, so dudes do think that Wilder wants out, when in actuality what's going on is just business.
Mike, can I interrupt?
Go ahead, man.
You just picture the narrative because the football schedule is released way before that date was. Like, what are you talking about? They knew the Raiders had 3 home games 6 months ago, 3 months ago. So what are you talking about? Like,
you do realize that everything I'm saying isn't opinion based. These are facts.
But they've been knew they had 3 home games in December 3 months ago though. So I don't get it. Why
I got a question.
So why would you set a date when you know they had 3 home games?
You got is that
does that
Al
make
Heyman?
sense?
Wait. I said, is that Al Heyman or is that Bob Arum that said that? You can look the shit.
It's Bob that said it.
Look at.
So why would you? So you believe Bob on that though?
I never said I didn't believe Bob or I did believe Bob. I'm going by just the information that was put in front of me, right? He's saying he wanted to throw it on a specific date in December, right? And then he says he's going to move off of that date because of football. I'm looking at the schedule. They got 3 straight home games. Now, what probably ended up happening is they kept having to push the date back and the date back and the date back. And it ended up falling in December. They thought that they could make it work. They realized they can't. And now they got to look for a new date. It's just business.
Hey, all I'm saying is I just want to know when the fight happened. I'm not trying to say the fight shouldn't happen. I'm just trying to see when the fight happened, man. It's just a point in time where dude just can't wait forever for them to get a date. Like this should have been scheduled.
So wait, you're falling for the narrative that it's Wilder that's holding up the fight.
Nah, I don't know who holding up the fight because I'm not previous to the contract aspire, whatever they got going on. I'm not privy to a lot of things. I'm just saying they need to get this stuff together. That's all I'm saying.
It seems like you already made your mind because you leaning towards, oh, how long is a man supposed to wait?
Yeah.
Wilder's waiting too. Wilder's waiting too, bro.
Man.
The rematch clause, the fight was supposed to be in July. Corona happened.
He was hurt. So don't he was hurt. Don't leave that out. He was hurt. There's no way he would have fought in July.
How do you know that, bro?
Oh, okay. So he had a bicep. So you never had a bicep injury. Okay, go ahead and try to punch somebody.
Yeah, he had a bicep tear.
Go ahead and try to punch. Go ahead and try to punch with a bicep injury. And see what happens.
Regardless or not, by the law of the rematch clause stated it had to happen by July. True or not?
True. They gave him extension because of the injury. That's what you leaving out.
No, they gave him this extension because they couldn't allow fucking fans in the stands. Like, let's keep it a thing. There was no boxing till late July. Come on, man. All right, okay. Like, you already, bro. You clearly got an agenda, yo.
No.
I got an agenda, but you got an agenda.
I came here for Elms because you sitting in the front. It wasn't because they didn't care about no fucking injury. They cared about that money.
No.
Okay,
YTM, they stated specifically like that's as one of the reasons. Obviously, we know coronavirus is another major factor, but Wilder wasn't. He needs to get surgery. There was no way he would be ready for that.
Yeah, that's all I'm stating.
So yeah, man. Bob really cared about if Wilder would be healthy or not. Yep.
No, because they look.
What do you mean? Man. No, his team cared if you go. All right, man. Okay, man.
Okay, so wait. So you telling me if the coronavirus wasn't a thing,
bro?
Right?
That was the other reason too. But the injury was the injury was a legit.
That wasn't the other reason. That was the reason, bro.
Yeah, because you know everything, right?
I know boxing. Wasn't taking place.
No. You were debating smartly until that point. Now you guessing basically.
Yeah, now you just guess.
Real quick, we're gonna go out to my guy Black Seas. I want to hear what he got to say about this whole Wilder and Fury and debacle that we're going into.
Yo, man. Yo, what's up, man?
What's going on, Black Season?
Man, I'm cooling out, man. Cooling out. Yo, I'm just listening. I'm wondering, even though people are saying they're not blaming anybody, but it seemed like a couple of people on a panel kind of leaning towards Deontay Wilder like it's his fault. But the thing is that I don't recall Deontay Wilder coming out and saying that he don't want the fight. So if he's saying that he doesn't want the fight, then in my eyes the fight's still on. And if that's the case, if somebody's backing out, then it's not Deontay Wilder, it's Tyson Fury, right? Is there any video or any proof of Wilder saying he don't want this fucking fight? There's no proof of that. I haven't heard him say that. I've always heard him say that he wants his revenge. So if that's the case,
when did he say that?
No, because he's basically saying it's on Fury. Fury won the fight. He wants to walk away and fight AJ. The rematch clause is for the loser. So Wilder is the decision is with Wilder and Wilder's team. Fury is basically just waiting for them to sort it all out. And the fight
said he's not waiting no more.
Yeah, and he said I'm not waiting.
He said he is foregoing.
If I don't fight, he said if I don't fight Wilder in December,
man, that tells me that they are pulling out the fight, not Wilder. If somebody like
Mike, they're not legal.
Let's keep it a buck, though. Let's keep it a buck.
No. You can't do that. Be honest. How can he legally get out of the fight?
And that's what I've been saying the whole show.
You know that, right?
And that's what I've been saying the whole show.
So why would he can't get out of the fight if Wilder's team is suing?
Why is he?
I'm gonna send you an article right now, that insinuates that talking about that the time has passed.
Yep.
Incredible website. You can go through if you want. This quote from Bob Arum. At the end of the day, it's Wilder's team's decision when they want to make the fight happen, when they approve the fight, they can decide it all. At the end of the day, the main problem is about money. It's not about Wilder being scared, about Fury being scared. It's all about finances. They have guarantees to pay these fighters, 50 million purses guaranteed to pay both fighters. Now, they just seen what the pay-per-view numbers is doing. It's not doing that great for boxing right now. So I don't know if his team are willing to invest in his. They're probably right now negotiating, trying to get another extension But Fury has put his foot down and said, I'm not waiting any longer. If I don't fight Wilder this year, I'm moving on. I'm not signing the extension. I'm not. That's what he's basically insinuating. So we're just waiting for this to all come to a totality.
How is it waiting longer if the was saying since the beginning of this year, since the fucking rematch in February when they had it, they were saying that at the end of this year the fight was going to happen. They were saying in December. So
when did they say this?
Yeah, right. After it was supposed to be at the end of this year. Is December not the end of this year?
Was this after Wilder's the extension? All of that, or before? I'm confused here.
No, this was after the fight in February. Then did they not have the fucking rematch in February, man?
They had the fight in February, yeah.
After the fight,
yeah.
All right. There was talks about the rematch, right? Arum said it's up to Deontay Wilder and Fury. It's up to them both. It's up to Wilder if he wants to pick up the rematch. And Wilder's supposed to pick up the rematch. According to Shelley Frankel and according to Wilder, they say they want the fight, right? So have you heard Wilder said that he doesn't want the fight or he's backing out of the fight? No, you have not heard that. So you're just going basically.
Your point is irrelevant because, no offense, because I never said it's Wilder. The decision's not with Wilder. It's with the money. The people that have to come out of their pocket, pay 60% of the total price of everything. They're the ones that are delaying this. They're the ones that are saying, is he worth the investment at this current time, knowing that the way the situation in the world is right now? Can we make money back on this investment, or are we going to just let this go? That's what the argument is.
But isn't Bob Arum saying that? Isn't Bob Arum saying that? Okay, if they're saying, hold on, if they're saying they can't wait any longer, who are they waiting for?
They got the AJ for the unit for undisputed. If they are free from this contract, they can go do whatever they want.
That's a big if. That's a big if. That's a big if. No,
exactly. That's what it's all about. This contract. If this contract, if Fury becomes free from it, he said he's gonna fight.
That's not what I'm asking. What I'm saying is, if they say that, if they said we can't wait any longer, who are they waiting on? Who are they trying to insinuate that they're waiting on?
Wilder's team.
Exactly. So you're saying it's Wilder. It's Wilder's team. It's Wilder's team fault.
I'm saying it, and I'm including PBC, Fox, all of those in Wilder's team. I'm not saying it's Wilder and his management specifically don't want to fight. They're scared of Fury. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't think the broadcasters have enough faith in him, or not even in him. Sorry, let me reword that. Have enough faith that they're gonna coup the money back if they back Wilder again. That's what I'm saying. Fury, he gets out of this contract. He's got a big mega fight with AJ right there. AJ got a mandatory in December. Fury catches his warm-up in December, just so the time's perfectly and they have the undisputed fight next year. That's what Team Fury want to do. So they're waiting for Wilder, saying, let's get this over and done with so we can get that fight.
Right, but I've heard multiple different things from fucking Tyson Fury, man, throughout this year. I've heard him say that he doesn't want to fight AJ, and that he's only concentrating on. Hold up, I've heard him say that he's only concentrating on Deontay Wilder, and depending on how that fight turns out, there may be a fourth fight. Now he said that in interviews multiple times, and he said that on video. So
yeah.
So you choose. Okay, you're saying
but
yeah.
No. Before you say what you're gonna say. Both his promoters said the same thing.
Both of the promoters have said what?
Both of the promoters have said that if they continue dragging their feet, the deal will expire and they will move on to fight AJ. Both Frank and Bob has said it recently.
If they both continue to drag their feet, so. Hold up, but earlier you said
I'll get the exact quote because I can see that's what you're looking for. So I'm gonna get the exact quote for you. Perfect.
Right.
So
Continue. Why you go get that call? But what you're saying is both sides are saying that they're blaming the other person and saying that the other person's.
Both Fury's promoters are saying Team Wilder's dragging their feet with this.
Oh, both of Fury's promoters, right? So they are, like you said, but you said you're not. But it seems like that's what they're doing. They're blaming Wilder. It's up to Wilder. Wilder's holding it up. I asked you earlier, who's holding it? You said not Wilder. It's his camp. But if it's Wilder's camp, then that still comes back to Wilder. So Wilder.
But at this stage, come on.
I got it real quick because y'all going back and forth. what Amp is saying, Fury's promoters and Bob Arum and Frank Warren are painting the perception out to the media and into the fans that it's Wilder's fault that the fight has been held up. And I mean, that's what, you know what I'm saying, you do in business, and especially in boxing, just like we've seen with the Gary Russell and Devin Haney. You try to make it seem like it's one side's fault, you know what I'm saying, because something's not happening or something or a fight isn't taking place, you know what I'm saying, instead of really owning the blame as a whole. You know what I'm saying, different promoters tend to point fingers and try to keep themselves off the hot seat. So it's not Am saying that the promotion from Wilder's team is not making the fight happen. It's him saying that the picture that Top Rank and Queensberry promotions are putting out to the media and the perception is that
pushing that narrative out there, the promoters.
Everybody shoots a narrative, man. Real quick, man, do y'all want to say anything else regarding this topic? Because if not, I got a couple more things that I need to touch on real quick, and I guess we're gonna call it a day.
Yeah, before I got a question for you, Mike, and whoever else on the panel and everybody in the chat, because I'm still not up to date with this. Like, I'm just hearing about this. My whole question is so what was Wilder's camps? What was their response to?
Shelly Finkel has been adamant. He talked to, I believe, Talk Sports and talked to World Boxing News that the fight is still taking place, that they still don't plan on fighting in December. Like, that's their position right now. We'll see if that position changes, if it comes to fruition, or is he just out here selling wolf tickets? You know what I'm saying? We'll soon find out.
Damn, he said they still don't want to fight in December?
No, he said the fight is still on in December.
Okay, it's still on. All right, gotcha.
The fight is still on in December. So we'll see. Time will tell. I mean, we ain't got long. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got long at all. Anybody else want to touch on that real quick? If not, then we're going.
According to Tyson Fury, they said that they want to extend it further than December. The Wilder's team wants to extend the date past December. That's what I heard.
Yeah, according to Fury's team, but we all know that ESPN and Fox have to agree on that because the date was told to them that they could no longer do that. So it's not Wilder's team that's dragging their feet. It's them coming together and trying to find the best possible date for those guys to fight on. The reason why I mute you, my guy, man, because apparently you got me on in the background, and every time that I talk, I can hear myself in the background speaking. So that's why I put you on mute. You know what I'm saying? Mute yourself if you're not talking. If not, we're going to get to this real quick. Make it a quick thing. Let me see what videos I got. Don't got any videos that I want to play. Errol Spence. Yeah, Errol Spence video, man. Errol Spence is looking like he is in tremendous shape. Like this, I'm really happy for this fight in December. Gives Errol a little bit more time to spar. We just see him start sparring not too long ago, but he looks like he is in tremendous shape.
Mike, I just wanted to say, man, I just want to say thanks for letting me come on, man. I'm about to head to the chat, I guess.
Okay. You doing the dirty work, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, get in there. Right. Yeah.
Get serious with it then. Get serious with it.
Get in there.
We got the conditioner and shampoo.
Okay. Yeah. This ain't just no dish soap.
No,
this ain't dish
mane
soap.
and tail, boy.
Okay.
This ain't no Dawn.
Yeah, this ain't dish soap.
No damn
man.
ducks with oil.
Okay. Y'all see the gloves?
Look how he wiped the ass.
Yeah, y'all see the gloves.
Look how he wiped the ass.
As far as he can hear.
Hey, boy, you can't have your partners around for nothing, man. But hey, Earl looks like he is in tremendous shape, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. That boy Earl looks like he is in some damn good shape, you know what I'm saying? That man, who would have thought, man, from last year to now, how Earl, you know what I'm saying, would be, man. I'm happy for this Danny Garcia fight. I think Earl is gonna go out there and really show everybody why he's one of the best welterweights in the world. And Trey Miller, man, no problem, big dog, man. Anytime you want to come on, man, bro, you more than welcome.
Hey, I will be back to tell you why Brook is a bad opponent for our guy. But
We're gonna talk about Brook too here in a second. Real quick, man, Mike Tyson. Now we're gonna say the Mike Tyson video until the end. Let me get on this right quick. Manny Pacquiao, Conor McGregor. According to boxing scene, Manny Pacquiao has signs with Paradigm Sports. Now, Paradigm Sports is also the representative of Conor McGregor and Chris Cyborg. So that could, you know what I'm saying, lean is ear to maybe Pacquiao and McGregor really getting close to a fight. I mean, we seen Manny Pacquiao come out on his social media and say, hey, he doing this for his country, you know what I'm saying? The money could really be used down there in a good way that he would get from this fight. So him signing with this with them, I mean, just tells me that at the end of the day, this fight could be really close to happening, you know what I'm saying? And I like the fact that that Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying, is getting his big payday, you know what I'm saying, his $100 million, $200 million, you know what I'm saying, type fight, because it might be a tough fight for him. Manny Pacquiao is not the slick defensive boxer that Floyd Mayweather, even though Floyd Mayweather didn't fight like that in his fight with Conor McGregor. He was more of a mauler. Now he was walking him down and shit. But Conor McGregor is a big dude, man. He fought at 170 pounds his last time out. Probably be fighting Manny Pacquiao like around 154 or something like that. So he probably had rated by 185. And if he's coming in the ring 175, 185, man, he's gonna be a big dude in there against the little Manny Pacquiao. And if he's able to use his range and use his length, one thing that Manny don't have that Floyd did is long arms. And if Conor is able to keep Manny at bay and keep Manny outside on his jab for a little while, we gonna see, man. And I'm not saying that Conor McGregor is gonna go out here and beat Manny Pacquiao or anything like that. I'm just saying that this fight is a little bit more intriguing to me than the Floyd Mayweather and Conor McGregor fight. And the build-up might not be as great, but you're gonna have a Conor McGregor, you know what I'm saying, making his jokes, cracking his, you know what I'm saying, jokes, and Manny Pacquiao being the positive role model that he tries to portray in the media. And I don't want to say try to portray, but because he does, you know what I'm saying, seem like an upstanding gentleman. But I don't know, man. It just seems like it's an act, you know what I'm saying? Because after he beat Thurman, he bought a dog named Thurman. So that was kind of. I always laugh at that shit. So yeah, man, Manny Pacquiao, Conor McGregor. Let's see. Go ahead.
Yo, Mike, I have a question about. I have a question for you concerning this fight. Now, all right, how do you feel about this fight, knowing that Pacquiao is about to have one of those fucking Rocky versus Hulk Hogan type of exhibition fights, when he actually has a belt, like he's got a belt, and like he's an active fighter, like he's not a retired fighter, like it's not one of those type of sideshows, right? This is like an actual active fighter with a belt. Like, how do you feel about that? And knowing that there's fighters out there that has been trying to unify with Manny Pacquiao for a while now, for a fact that both Bud Crawford and Errol Spence both are trying to unify with Manny Pacquiao. Also knowing that a guy Garcia wants to fight Manny Pacquiao, and Danny Garcia for a while wanted to fight Manny Pacquiao. So in other words, Manny Pacquiao has a lot of options of fight actual active fighters and defend his title. But like, how do you feel about him choosing to fight Conor McGregor when he has a belt? Like, he's not retired or anything, you know? He's an active fighter.
Honestly, man, that WBA belt been around for a minute. Keith Thurman had it a long time. He was injured. He didn't really defend it. He didn't really, know what I'm saying, do too much with it. Manny Pacquiao was able to beat him. Manny Pacquiao, you know what I'm saying, really don't have anything to prove to anybody. In my regard, you know what I'm saying, he beat Keith Thurman, somebody who beat Danny Garcia. I really don't want to see Danny Garcia and Manny Pacquiao. Mikey Garcia wasn't even competitive against Errol Spence, so I really don't want to see him. And then the way he posed the fight is that he was doing it for his country, you know what I'm saying, helping them through the coronavirus. And we all know, you know what I'm saying, boxing is a brutal, dangerous sport. It's called prize fight for a reason. And if Manny Pacquiao can get one of those big paydays at the end of his career, I mean, I'm not mad or opposed to that. You know what I'm saying? The only people that we want to see Manny Pacquiao fight is Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford. And we probably know that Manny being this age and where he's at in his career, he's probably not going fight those guys. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably end up this Conor McGregor might actually be his last. You know what I'm saying? Fight. You know what I'm saying?
Like his big retirement check, like his going away shit.
Big farewell check. You know what I'm saying? Probably make some damn good money because we all know they're big stars in America, but outside of America, like Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor are true international stars. Like they got whole countries that love them and that are behind them. And I just feel like Manny Pacquiao like deserves. I mean, he deserves a nice little farewell fight. I mean,
so Mike, my bad. Go ahead.
No, I mean, I just really don't expect him to fight Spence or Crawford. Like we've seen for a long time that he wasn't willing to fight Crawford even back in the HBO days. So I just don't see him fighting Errol Spence either. Errol Spence is a big guy at 147. So I just feel like Manny Pacquiao going to have this last fight and are still going to make some good money.
Yeah. No, man, I see his angle and I see what he's doing. He's going for the bread on his way out. He's well over 40 years old. But keep in mind, like Errol Spence, Errol Spence is like Errol Spence and Bud, supposedly their whole thing is these brothers want to unify and become undisputed. So, like, how can that happen if Manny Pacquiao still holding that belt? Unless, like, what if he don't? In other words, what if that nigga don't retire?
I mean, if he don't
after the Manny fight,
if he don't retire, then that's just what boxing is, man. You know what I'm saying?
That hurt, bro. That hurt for you to say that shit, dog. That hurt, bro.
That's the sport that we in, man. Like, shit, he ain't gonna if he can still make money and he goes out there and he beats Conor McGregor and that just raises his profile to another level. You know what I'm saying? You may see him in Floyd fight again. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Who knows the possibility of Manny? What Manny gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, this is boxing, man. We won't undisputed, but the way the belt's set up, the way it is now, man, it's just tough to get, bro. It's tough to get it in every single division. Sometimes we just gotta look and recognize, even though Errol Spence or Terrence Crawford ain't got Manny Pacquiao belt, we know who the best dude is at 147. Right. Even though better be.
Who is that, Mike? Who? Tell me who the best? Who the best at 147? Let me know, bro.
I said, since Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford ain't fought yet, we really don't know. In my opinion, I like Bud Crawford. I think he's the best at 147, but that's just my opinion. Until those guys get in the ring, then we don't actually know. And I've been wrong, you know what I'm saying, before, and I've been right before. So, and boxing is a crazy sport. So, and just like at 175, you know what I'm saying, we know Better Beef ain't got the WBO or the WBA strap, but we kind of feel like he might be the best dude at 175. Jamel Charlo ain't got the other WBO strap, but I don't see anybody saying Patrick Teixeira is a better fighter than Jamel Charlo. So sometimes having all the belts is good, but sometimes you gotta realize like that ain't gonna be the case.
But some believe that Errol Spence is using Manny Pacquiao kind of like as that safety valve, like, well, I'm not gonna fight Bud until I get him. Now that's why I asked you about Manny Pacquiao, because if Spence can't get that fight with Manny Pacquiao and time continues to go by and and Bud's sitting there waiting for his big fight, right? And even recently, Errol Spence said that I think like last month he said that Bud Crawford is his big fight. That's his career-defining fight, and that's going to be his most lucrative fight. So we know that fight is looming, but it's basically based off of him getting that third belt from Manny Pacquiao, that's like, in a weird way, wouldn't that be like holding that shit up too though? Like, cause I want to see Bud. I want to see Bud. I feel like Bud beat Spence, but I feel like but like you said, until we see the fight, like, but what if Spence saying we don't see the fight until he fight Manny? How we gonna get the fight if he's basing everything off of getting that last belt from Manny?
I mean, that's what we want, but if it don't play out like that, then you know what I'm saying. It just don't play out like that. I mean, I sorry, ain't got a better answer for you. You know what I'm saying? But Keith Thurman wanted goddamn me Floyd Mayweather. He wanted. He was Floyd. Don't duck me, son. You better not duck me, son. You know what I'm saying? He wanted Floyd Mayweather, but Floyd vacated that belt.
You remember what Floyd said? You remember when Floyd was like, if you beat Errol Spence first, then I'll give you the belt. I was like, wow.
Fight EJ. But Keith didn't get the Floyd fight, but he was elevated. You know what I'm saying? And speaking on the welterweight division real quick, we got a nice little story coming from Boxing Scene. And that's the last topic of the day. Kell Brook will be without Ingle for Terrence Crawford fight. Former world champion Kell Brook is going solo for the November showdown with WBL welterweight king Terrence Crawford, according to veteran trainer Dominic Ingle. Ingle, the longtime trainer of Brook, has revealed that he won't be training the twice-beaten boxer for his fight with Crawford, which is slated for November 14th in Las Vegas or Omaha. Brook negotiated the deal on his own, says Ingle, indicating that promoter Eddie Hearn will not be involved in the event. Brook is training in Spain due to the coronavirus pandemic. Ingle was unwilling to travel. I'm the trainer. I'm not going to have anyone tell me how they want their camp running. Some fighters might do that, but it's never been that way with me. I stipulate how the camp is and what we're going to do. If he's not happy with that, he can do it somewhere else. Realistically, Kell Brook doesn't need to be anywhere but in Sheffield. Why would you take that risk during these times? Why would you take the risk of going abroad? He's in a big fight with Crawford, whether it's in exercising, saving money, or whatever it is. That's down to him. I don't know who's training him. We haven't fallen out. We never going to fall out. He does his own thing. Like I said, he's 34. He has 3 kids. He made his money. We had a good run. Eddie has promoted him all this time. He's not doing this fight with Eddie. He's not doing this fight with his promoter. And he's not doing this fight with his trainer. That's fair enough. That's not an issue. Eddie will be still promoting the other fighters, and I'll still be training other fighters. We all got jobs to do. You have to make your choices and what's good for you. I can't take the risk. What's going on this day and age with COVID, I can't get caught up in all that. I have to keep away from it. For me, it would have to be wise choice. He got to travel to America. Fair enough. I don't want to get caught in quarantine somewhere. That's how it is. So Kell Brook and Dominic Ingle are not going to be together, and Eddie Hearn has no dealings with this upcoming Crawford fight, which is kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of strange. You know what I'm saying? I thought Eddie would have some kind of input. You know what I'm saying? It just seems like Kell Brook is really out by himself right now. He's out by himself right now. He has no trainer, which firing your trainer before, well, not firing, but not agreeing to stay in Sheffield and him not being able to come abroad, going into a fight with Terrence Crawford, that's a lot to ask for, Kell Brook. That's a lot to ask for, big dog. You and Dominic Ingle seem like y'all had a good bond. He's been your trainer for a long time. It just seems like you guys really and Dominic had your best interest in too. You know what I'm saying? He threw in the towel when you fought Gennady Golovkin. You know what I'm saying? So he had your best interest in. And for you to go into a fight with Terrence Crawford, that's tough right there, man. That's tough, man. I want to know who his new trainer is going to be. Does anybody out there in the chat know who's training Kell Brook now? Or is he doing what Keith Thurman did for the Josecito Lopez fight training himself? You know what I'm saying? Like I want to know, guys. I'm really honestly, I thought at first it was a good fight for Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I thought Kell Brook was a very, very solid opponent, very, very good opponent. But now me seeing him not going in with his trainer, I'm kind of taking a sigh of relief. I'm taking a sigh of relief. You know what I'm saying? He's not with Dominic Ingle. He's not with the guy that's been with him in that corner time after time after the time after time. He can't look over there, you know what I'm saying, down there and find that comfort zone that Dominic Ingle, you know what I'm saying, would give him. So I'm not mad. I mean, I'm not as worried as I was when this fight first, you know what I'm saying, got announced, guys. I mean, I like Kell Brook. I think he's a very, very skilled fighter. I can't stress enough how skilled I think Kell Brook is as an all-around fighter. You know, so I think he has some of the best skills in boxing. You know what I'm saying? And he only lost to Errol Spence. He only lost to Gennady Golovkin. So it's not like he's out here losing to fucking Sean Porter. Oh no, he beat him. You know what I'm saying? He's not just getting beat by anybody. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely a upper echelon fighter, but I know people have their reservations about how much he got left in the tank. He ain't fought at 147. He got the fragile eyes, all kind of things. Go ahead, Black Caesar.
Yo, no. I was about to touch on what you said. That's a lot of valid points. Now, I know you said before you might have been a little bit worried. I know you probably still. I mean, you still was picking Bud to win, right? It was a little bit more, you know. If he would have had his like regular support system behind him, right? His trainer and all the other good stuff. But like, are you buying that article you just read? Are you buying Dominic Ingles or whatever the fuck his name is? You buying that shit? Because it seems like to me, like reading between the lines, it seems like I don't know. I guess they, you know, it just seems like they come joined at the hip. So Dominic Ingle and Hearn, they seem to like, that's what he's saying in the article, that they pretty much work together. So you're not dealing with Hearn, and you're not going to be, you know, then you're not going to be dealing with me. Did you get that from the article, or am I reading it wrong? Like, since, why bring up Hearn if you're not, you know, my bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Honestly, man, I just think is just what it is. I mean, Kell Brook apparently wanted this fight, and he wanted things his way. You know what I'm saying? He wanted to train down in Spain, and Dominic Ingle didn't want to go. I don't think it's like anything to read in between the lines. Like Dominic Ingle said, we haven't fallen out. We still good. So, but with that being said, with Eddie Hearn, I do find it kind of odd, but Sky Sports didn't pick up the pay-per-view or the fight because they had the fight with Dillian White the week following, so they couldn't do two pay-per-views back to back. So that's why Sky Sports didn't pick it up, and that's probably why Eddie Hearn ain't got nothing to do with it. Because the fight probably will be sold to BT Sports, and I don't know if Eddie Hearn if it's a good look for Eddie to be promoting the fight on BT Sports. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I feel what you're saying. That actually makes sense, right? Because I remember, I think didn't they do the Tyson Fury versus Wilder fight? I think that might have been on BT Sports.
Yeah. The fight on BT, and this is like and we all know that Top Rank, ESPN, and BT Sports do good business with each other. Top Rank, ESPN Plus carry a lot of BT Sports boxing events, so it's just working partnerships and things. You know what I'm saying? They've been going on, and that's just what they're gonna keep rocking with.
All right. Well, look, before I like get off or whatever, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't trying to like hog all your show, but I have one more question for you, big dog.
All right.
All right. Like with this whole thing now, considering we know that Kell Brook has decided to go his own way, get his own trainers. I think his father's representing him. I think I read in another article on Boxing Scene, that his father has been the one that's been doing the wheeling and dealing as far as the business is concerned, and he's the one that's been working with Bob. So I mean, maybe Bob and his father, Bob decided to just try to keep Eddie Hearn out of it or whatever. But knowing that now that this dude doesn't have his manager, I mean his regular trainer, and he's not with Eddie Hearn right now. So those are two big strikes for the Bud Crawford. In other words, do you feel like this fight still go on because you know that he's not gonna get any credit if he beats Kell Brook, and if Kell Brook shows any type of if Kell Brook shows any type of effectiveness at all, it's gonna get blown up. It's like this big ass fucking mushroom cloud. Like it's gonna be something huge, like every time he land a punch on Bud. But knowing that Bud got haters the way he's got, and knowing that no matter what this nigga do is still not good enough, knowing that should this fight go on, bro, knowing that we already know he ain't gonna get any like if he wash Kell Brook and just run through him, you already know he's not gonna get any props for it. So especially like he wasn't gonna get it anyway, but now with this, he don't have his regular trainer that's been with him forever, and he having Eddie Hearn problems. So now what you think, man?
Honestly, man, I really don't think it mattered, man. The people who don't want to give him credit, that they're gonna find a way to not give him credit, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I think in my opinion, you know what I'm saying, this is just my opinion. I think Kell Brook is a very good opponent. Like I said, I think he's very, very skilled. I just think Crawford is more skilled. And I mean, Kell Brook will have some success. I mean, he will land some shots. It's boxing, you know what I'm saying? Like those kind of things will happen. But for people who want to blow it up, let them blow it up. Let them use it, you know what I'm saying? Let them make Crawford more popular than he is already. Just the nature of the beast. You know what I'm saying? Is the percentage out of 10? 3 people gonna like it, 3 people not gonna like it, 4 people not gonna give a damn about it. So at the end of the day, man, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? People gonna make videos and make stories about how Kell Brook has some success or how Crawford maybe struggled to get Kell Brook out of there. And then the following week they'll be off talking about somebody else, and that's just how it goes, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But I always it just really struck me the other day when I thought about it, like, because I heard so many excuses why Spence wasn't, Spence couldn't fight Bud, or why it's not smart right now. Like you hear something from like Spence's trainer, his trainer would be like, well, Bud ain't a big enough fighter yet, and he ain't big enough yet, and the Sean Porter versus Errol Spence rematch is bigger than the Bud Crawford versus.
There's some damn posturing in the media, man. That's what the teams are supposed to say, bro. That's what you do in the sport of boxing, you know what I'm saying? You try to prop your guy up by, you know what I'm saying another guy's not as big as him, or another fight isn't as big as theirs, or is not as lucrative as it needs to be at this point. That's just what they do in boxing, man. It's not malicious. It's just the way the business of boxing is set up. There has to be an A side and there has to be a B side.
Yeah, I understand the A side, B side shit, but I just wondering, like, because they'll turn around and say, well, Bud's not a big enough star yet, and he's this and that. They'll downplay him, but most of their videos and most of their content is Bud Crawford. His name stay up in there, but they'll say that he's not he's not a big fighter or he's not popular. When actually, like, they talk more about Bud Crawford than their own actual fighters that they put over him. So I just always thought that was weird. And also, like, if you know that Bud and Spence is the fight, if Bud and Spence both, then they should be trying to build a fight. Even if they're already agreed behind closed doors, that the fight's going to happen 2 years from now. Like, shouldn't they be building that? Not,
I think it's building, you know what I'm saying? People going to see them guys fight about a week apart from each other. You know what I'm saying? I think that the fight is definitely doing what it needs to do to. I mean, could they be doing more? Yeah, of course that they could be doing more. But we all know they ain't gonna start doing that until the fight really, you know what I'm saying, gets to that point. And for those guys that making videos, I mean, bro, that's what it is. I mean, bro, that's the hustle. That's the hustle. How you get clicks? How you get, you know what I'm saying, people to like watch this shit. Like, that's just the nature of content right now. You know what I'm saying? People are going try to trash somebody to make that fighter look good, or make this fighter look good. But at the end of the day, man, those guys still got to get in the ring And sometimes those people who make those videos got to eat their motherfucking words, and at the end of the day, shit, it is what it is. But man, let me go ahead and get to this last video right quick, and then we're gonna wrap this thing up. Mike Tyson looking good before that Roy Jones fight.
What do you have to be in order to be brave? You have to be afraid to be brave. You know what I mean? That's what makes people say you're brave, because they know you're afraid, and now you're facing something that, as a River Nation, is unnatural to be facing. But you control your fear and you face it.
Damn, that boy look like he in some goddamn good shape, man. I'm getting more and more excited for that Roy Jones and goddamn Mike Tyson fight, man. One more time.
What do you have to be in order to be brave? You have to be afraid to be brave. You know what I mean? That's what makes people say you're brave, because they know you're afraid, and now you're facing something that, as a River Nation, is unnatural to be facing. But you control your fear and you face it.
Big ups to Mike Tyson. Big ups to everybody out in the chat, man. I appreciate you guys being on. Big ups to my guy Ams, my guy Michael, my guy Trey Miller, Black Caesar, YSM Sports Media. Who else came on that I'm forgetting? Everybody, Gentleman's Game. Everybody that came on to the show today, bro. I appreciate it, man. We had a good back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Trey Miller, thank you, brother, for coming on. Everybody else that came on, man, I appreciate it, man. Y'all guys came on, and y'all really had a R&V. Y'all really came on and had a good ass discussion. Yeah, man, we're pretty much done for the night. And with that being said, man, LA, stand up.
Good. We'll get you next. We're going to start here with Jeff Zilgett.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers, while they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss, my nigga, my brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss, this is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest.